Bots and Books fans, this is Scorp1701, and tonight we're going to be taking a look at another member of the X-Men Gold team, made famous from the Jim Lee run on the X-Men series in 1991 and forward. And tonight we have Colossus, the giant metal man himself. And Marvel Legends has put out a few Colossuses, and there was that Mafex Colossus, which looked really good. But staying true to the brand, I decided to go with the Marvel 80 Years Colossus versus Juggernaut 2-pack. And Juggernaut is really nice, but I don't think we're going to look at him. This is just for the Big Tin Man himself. And as you can see, taking a look at the box, it is fairly large. They were both like deluxe huge figures. This box set ranged around $60 when it came out a few months ago, years ago, last year sometime. Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but it was really hard to find. And taking a look at the box, you can see it's a Marvel Legends box. The two figures are in there. It's wider, like we said. You have the Marvel 80 Years here, the Marvel Legends series here. You have Marvel's Colossus, Marvel's Juggernaut, X-Men. Ooh, what is that? Some junk. Warning labels, ages, EDAD 4+, Hasbro. On top of the box, you just have the Marvel logo. On the left side of the box, you have a couple pictures of Colossus. I'm sorry if that's a little dark. So let's see if we can heighten the exposure a little bit. There we go. We got some light coming in, so you can see a couple comic shots of Colossus there, Marvel Legends at the bottom. On the back of the box, you have both of the Titans. Alright, now we can go back down to less light. And here's a read up on Colossus if you would like to see what it says. If we can zoom in, there we go. You get a quick read up there. You can pause the video if you want. But anyway, moving on. Has a nice picture of him fighting Juggernaut. And Juggernaut is bio, but we're not interested in that. And a couple warnings and more stuff on there. And on the left side of the box, you have some Juggernaut pictures and Marvel Legends. And on the bottom of the box, you just have some credits for the box, words, and a barcode. So nothing great. So anyway, that's what he looks like in the box, but we don't want to see him in the box. So let's get him out here and see what this guy can do. And here we have Colossus out of the box. And out of the box, he stands at approximately 7.5 inches tall. This is a big boy, and he has some good heft to him for a piece of plastic. So only accessories that he comes with are these two punching hands, so we'll take a look at those later. Nothing really that impressive. They are nicely sculpted. So yeah, anyway, and taking a closer look at Colossus, you can see he has a nice stern, angry head sculpt. Nice silver for the face, black hair. The eyes, they are silver as well. I wish they were a little whiter, because you really have trouble kind of picking out the eyes in there. And focus. Maybe we get some focus. Okay, so yeah, they're the eyes, but they're the same color as the skin, so it's kind of hard to tell that they're there. Anyway, so zooming out, you can see it comes down to his nice classic red and yellow shirt. You can see the different lines on his arms and his ab section. Did nice detail there, all silver. His belt, that is a single piece. It does move around the waist. And some red trunks. Nice silver for the legs. Huge thigh-high boots with some yellow at the top, coming down and basically all red. And he does have a little bit of gauntlet action on his wrist, so that's pretty nice there for his self. And on the back of the figure, it's pretty much going to be the same and everything that you would expect, except, you know, he has a more legs at the bottom, so because it's not covered by his boots. And yeah, that's pretty much it for how Colossus looks. And for articulation, basically, starting at the head, it is on a joint hinge, so it can go down a long way, it can go up a little bit, and it can go around 360 degrees, but I'm sure he doesn't want to have his head broken off like that. Alright, his arm can go all the way around. You just got to clear the shoulder pad here, and it goes like that. It can go out a little bit and in, and he has a bicep swivel right here. It can go all the way around as well. He has a elbow bend. These joints are really, really tight, so I'm sorry, I'm struggling just a hair trying to get them out. So there he goes. And his bracer, gauntlet, whatever you want to call it, is kind of moving around, so be careful with it. And his hand can go around 360 degrees. His little grabby hand, and it can go up and down. So if you had like a basketball, you could like throw it and catch it. I don't know why he had basketball, but hey, it's something he could do if he had one. Alright, he has an ab crunch. Oops, I'll focus there. He has an ab crunch like that, and he has a waist swivel. But again, watch this belt. If the belt is kind of low, it will kind of hinder it, so you want to kind of make sure the belt is pushed up to a good degree, like so, and then it will, the whole waist swivel can work 360 degrees, and that's always good. His legs can go up a little bit. That's good. Good, nice kicking action. Back is a problem because the butt. That's always been the case, so it can't really go back. Can't get my foot back. He does have a thigh swivel. Goes all the way around, like so. And he has a double knee joint, but you can't see the second one because it's behind the boot pad right here. But still, you can get some good range of motions when you bring it back like that. And you can kind of knee some poof, poof. Good knee in action. Alright. And his foot, it does have a hinge, so it can go down a little bit like that. And it can go up just a little bit. So not too far. Maybe even half a click as much, but that's okay. And it does have a rocker, so it can move little ways like so. And that is it for his articulation, and that's a lot of articulation for this big fella. And here we have Colossus with his punching hands, and those are really neat. You can see that they can come in right here at the gauntlet tab. And if you don't like the gauntlet there, you can take it off, because it will just pop right off. And then this is what you got, which I guess looks nice. So zooming in there, you see. So you see that. I don't know, I think the gauntlet gives it a little more definition. If you see that, it kind of looks fake. I mean, not fake, it just looks like it's missing something. I like the gauntlet there. So it kind of makes it more, I don't know what I'm looking for. If we put that, actually bring that forward a little bit so it covers up that little gap. So I don't know, it's up to you, however you want to have your Colossus wearing his gauntlets or not. But those are the nice punching hands. And for comparison, here Colossus is with a couple of my favorite X-Men. Kind of giving you a size scale of how big he really is. Obviously he's bigger than Wolverine, Gambit, normal sized X-Men, and Beast, who's a little larger than most X-Men. He still is about 2 heads higher than him. So yeah, Colossus is really, really big boy. Moving on. And here Colossus is with the rest of his X-Men Gold team. And as you can see, he skyrockets above them all. Even Angel back there is kind of hidden in the back. Yes, I really, really like this group so far. Colossus adds so much to it. It's coming right along. And I think we only got one more to look at. So, moving on. And this has been the Marvel Legends 80-year anniversary Colossus versus Juggernaut Colossus. The Colossus that I chose to feature in our view of the 1991 X-Men Gold team, made popular by Jim Lee. And there's some who would argue that this Colossus isn't exactly the Colossus that Jim Lee envisioned and drew when he did his run. They'd say that the belt was slightly different and the boots were slightly different, but you know what? This is close enough to perfect for me, because, I mean, this guy is just great. He's huge, everything you'd want in a Colossus, and, you know, I couldn't ask for a better one. So guys, that's the review. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Come on, Colossus, how about one of those fastball specials?